lot of points that came in our discussion were already discussed. So I'm going to highlight some of the things that, so we said that while partnering with the communities and building trusting relationship, what could be some of the best practices that one could do? Or is there a framework which we could use to sort of have a trusting relationship with the community? And so the points we discussed were essentially identifying key stakeholders as an important exercise, identifying entry points. So if you're going into a community, you need to know through whom you should enter the community, especially in the rural settings. Communication, establishing good communication, transparent communication was considered an essential point. Building personal relationship wherever it is possible and appropriate should be done, and entirely the effort should be targeted towards the community being benefited, either directly or indirectly through the activities which we are doing in the community. Framing research questions, we thought it depends what kind of project you are. If you are into a formative mode of research, then you could engage with the community and start forming research questions. If you're all into implementing mode, then the discussion came down to having nitty-gritties of the questionnaire. So there you have to have people from community helping you form questionnaires, because many times there are tools which are adapted from the West, and then in translation everything is lost. So you need to ensure that community members are with you in terms of translating, and if needed, those questions could be dropped. Then the last point was negotiating MOUs and protocol. And I think Nicole told me that this was a practice that was followed in the US. In the rural setting, this is typically not a practice to have a MOU with the community per se, but there were practices such as having community consent, where in addition to having individual consent, we also try and consent the community. These were the major points that were discussed in the group.